It's just showing an upcoming stream, but not connected. Wait, no, it's showing a live stream. Is it? Okay, no, it's live. Where is it live? On my channel, though. Oh, there it is. It just took forever to connect. Yeah, I'm sure they are. Thank you, Wizard. I appreciate that. I don't know why. I'm having so many issues with OBS. Hey, Aaron. Hey, Joshua. All right, I think we're on now. Hopefully. Did TikTok connect? Let's see. TikTok is not live. Cool. Hey, Joker, welcome back. TikTok is not live. Kick is live. Okay. Just not TikTok. All right. Yeah, I don't know what is going on with OBS. For some reason, just the last 2 days, just like not connecting. Yeah, season's been a lot of fun. Sea League build is online, and I killed it with max life. Oh, nice. Yeah, that's easy to fix, though. That's awesome. I'm glad that you've been having fun, Tammy. Yeah, you just have to find another piece of or another piece of gear. Season grew on you? Nice. I know this wasn't the popular opinion, but I actually had a ton of fun early on in the season. 7 times, let's go. Breach trillions? Nice. What are you playing? No, they just announced the notes for next season. Well, not all of them. Just PTR changes. It's nothing that's actually going live, and they're just public test realm notes. But everybody always panics about them, so we've started calling them the panic test realm. It's pretty funny, honestly. Oh, thanks. I appreciate that call. Okay. Just to make it easy. Oh, nice. Okay. Yeah, that's not bad. Almost done then. Yeah, that's actually some very fun things with the barbarian build. Some pretty interesting interactions with some of the new uniques, some of the new socketables, and it looks like weapon mastery skills and things like Hoda Upheaval, and Double Swing are actually going to be pretty good. Possibly hitting just as hard as we're hitting right now. There's some potential. This is going to depend on how it works, but there's some potential there for some really, really big damage numbers. I'm very curious to see what it feels like when we get onto the test realm. Not to do them, but to do them really well, you'll have to have the DLC. With the proposed changes, and if it works out the way that I think it's going to work out, the nerfs almost make sense. But we'll have to see how it works out. It's all still up here, but I've been talking to Veets and William about it. And I think that some of these builds are going to hit really hard. So I'm very interested. I'm very, very interested to see what's going to be happening. Nice, nice wizard. Yeah, so I have the video for 345 easy. Let's go. I still got a lot to do this season, James. Season is still young. Strength matters for all builds, yeah. I don't ever have a reason to not be positive. I mean, I'm gonna submit feedback at the very end of the public test realm for whether good or bad. I'll submit it to the developers, but it's a video game. They're gonna make some changes. We're either gonna play it or we're not gonna play it. I'm gonna play it no matter what because I just like playing the game. So there's no point in like getting super upset about things. It's 3 months maybe. We'll have to play with it, and then it'll all change anyway. Okay, and then we're gonna be running y'all cute. It matters less, but it still matters. It still gives you increased damage. A lot. I mean, what, like 30% less, something like that? I haven't really. I did a members only stream, but I haven't done a members only video before. I got to figure out how to do that. I was looking into it before. No, it does not, Fuzzy. It's much appreciated, is what it is. It's much appreciated. I don't know about the Pandemonium boss. It was supposed to be seasonal, but I'm not sure. Not necessarily true, Ghost. If you saw some of the socketables, up to 40 damage reduction from a single jewel. You put that jewel in your rings, you get 40 damage reduction. That reduces the damage that you're doing. Then we have our mythic charms. If you happen to get lucky and find an Endurant Faith, you put that on. That's an additional 28%, 26%, 28% reduced damage over time instead of your regular 20. And if you can afford it, you socket 1, 2, 3. I don't know how it's going to work. It didn't say unique. We're going to see how it is. But maybe you add 120% damage reduction and your Selig build is super tanky and you don't have to spend that much Fury. No, in your armor. Not in your armor. You put them right here, right where your resistances are supposed to be. So 1, 2, 3, 40, 40, 40. Whole bunch of damage reduction, which you don't have right now, and makes you super tanky and makes you take less damage with it. No, Project. Yeah, I went through the patch notes today, listless. Yeah, this is my normal stream time. 7 p.m. HST. I didn't get to go through the Warlock yet. It's been the only thing that I ever played with a Warlock was to level 40, so I wouldn't even know what I was reading yet. But I'm probably going to play the Warlock after I'm done with the Barbarian this season. They have... It'd be very interesting to see if Wirt's Leg makes its way back into the game, though. It might be a hint for the future. Thinking of hopping back to the Barb? Let's go. Welcome back to the Barb Nation. Yeah, I'll take a look and see what we're gonna do next for the Warlock. I'm not too sure. But I had a lot of fun playing it when I leveled it to level 40. So we're gonna see what it feels like to get back on it. Okay. Easy to gear? Gotcha. Okay. Gotta go here. Let's see which one I wanted. Bone. Yeah, that's okay. It's okay to play other classes. Once upon a time, I played every single class every single season. Then I started making content, and I don't have any more time anymore to do it. But I used to do it every season. Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be very interesting to see how they integrate the new items. The helmet itself looks broken. Not much. Not much. It looks like it's going to be so crazy. I I'm wondering if it's going to make it through the PTR or not. It's so good. Especially with the new Barbarian ring. Yeah, level 15 boss dungeons though. At least they didn't it just said go kill a boss in the notes, but they did say that this is just a test. We have like a fraction of what we're actually going to be seeing in season 15 right now. No, so here's what we're going to use this for. This is all of the, and I have a video about the Barbarian that I might redo before I post it. But I'll share it with everybody that's here. The scheming. Yeah, we'll be streaming the PTR. the scheming, planning, and plotting that we've been doing all day about this barbarian. And the more that I read the notes, the more intrigued I got about this season and about the stuff that they've released already. Yeah, we're gonna be getting more. Lots of damage, lots of reduced damage to the barbarian, but I think just based on what we're seeing, let me run. I'll run everybody through the thought process behind where I actually think that we may not be losing any damage. Yeah, mine's updated, Jimmy. Exclamation point sheets. Okay. So, yes, the barbarian, a lot of these nodes got reduced. Crusher reduced, hemorrhage reduced, blood rage reduced, flawless technique reduced. Couple aspects. This one's weird. I don't understand that. That's because we still have Earth Striker and we have anger management. So why reduce battle mad and not all of them? So that doesn't make any sense. So this goes beyond powers. This is combinations with other gear that we have to put together in order to get these to work. I'm worried about the early gearing. I'm not sure how that's going to feel, so I am going to level from 1 and gear my character to feel what it would feel like. But here's the thing. We're going to start with the Ring of Red Fuhrer. This is a massive change. And this is why I think that, and it's bigger than it looks. And I'll explain why. You're going to get a guaranteed critical strike by spending 30 Fury. This has to be a weapon mastery or a non-channeled core skill. So anything that's weapon mastery, Death Blow, Mighty Throw, Steel Grasp, Rupture, all of those. And then Hoda, Double Swing, and Upheaval, all of those. So seven of those. You spend 30 Fury and it guarantees crit. Always, every single time. Which means you remove all of the critical strike chance from your gear, period. You don't need any of it. That's just the start. We probably will be going with Selig. I'm not 100% sure. The Nomad's Longing Heart got a double bonus. And this is going to increase your Fury spent. This bonus, if you have a mythic quality, right now it's 60, and then that's times 1.3, so 78 times 2. You get 156% increased damage. Still less than having Celagon and using Ramalodni, but it's going to increase your Fury spent. So right now, Hoda costs 30. This is going to increase it to 1.25. So what this does at a base level, this makes it so that you, instead of doing your normal critical strike damage bonus, which would be 78%, you're now going to gain an additional 7.5. Somehow, let's say that we fit in Crown of Lucian as a charm. Lucian gives you 15 times, 6 times 30 gives you 180. So then you take, 30 times 1.25 times 2.8. You're now spending 105 Fury per swing. And there was something else that was increasing it. I don't remember. But either way, you now gain an additional 75% increased damage on top of this. So now every time that you swing, you are gaining 75 plus 78. Every single swing with Hammer of the Ancients is 153x with the Ring of Red Fear. Every single swing. So we don't have to critically strike. We can gain other benefits from other stats, including main stat, right? If we have no critical strike chance, we can just stack strength, which is what we're not doing right now. You're giving up strength to put critical strike chance on gear. They did not nerf everything. So right now we're looking at 153% increased damage every single swing. And this is just the start. This isn't even scratching the surface for how big I think these numbers are about to go. Just wait. Just hold your horses. We're gonna get there. So you can get 153% every single swing from your Ring of Red Fear, every single one of them. And then you get another 150 plus from the Nomad's Longing Heart for some of the brackets. So some of it. I mean, you divide it by whatever you're not having. So, no, this has been in the game for a long time, but we had to figure out how to spend more Fury. The Ring of Red Fear has always been this way. They're just reducing it and making it really easy. We've run no crit builds before. This is not a new technology. They just reduced it significantly to make it really easy to not need any critical strike chance at all. Okay, now this is where the fun part starts. They added a brand new unique into the game. Hey, how's it going? The new unique that we're going to be looking at is this one that is showcased right here. This is treated as jewelry. That word is super, super important. The affixes are going to be random, whatever, but being treated as jewelry, this is massive. And here is what I'm thinking. If it's treated as jewelry, I don't know if we're going to be able to put just one or if we're going to be able to put two like a normal helmet. But if we can put two, even just putting one in, you get a unique version of this that's 130%, right? So we have 130% that you're going to get with a mythic version of this crown. You take this right here. You deal up to 100% X increased damage, but you lose 100% critical strike chance. That doesn't matter for the Barbarian because we crit every single time and we don't need critical strike chance. So if you take this and this is double damage. It gives you double damage from this. If we take that and none of the jewels, whatever these are called, the splinters, nowhere on here says unique equip. Anywhere. So if you put this in a helmet, and even if it's one, yeah, so even if we put one in, it's in that 100% goes to 230%. Yeah, 230%. Then if we're allowed to put two, you go up to 460% increased damage from a helmet. So when you look at these changes to the Barbarian that were made, where, let's go down. We lose, like, the Ancients was weird, but we lose 5%, 15%, but you're not going to use it for those builds. We lose 15, 5. They're upgradable in the cube. So you can just upgrade them in the cube. That's what the percentages are. We'll probably, we probably would. I don't know. They might be, but then they'll have to change it later on. But we're going to get something new in season 16. So we're just talking about season 15 right now. And then they could balance again. And again, like, none of this is permanent either. So we lost 5%, we lost 15%, and we lost 5%. And then you just replace this with Earth Striker and add in some critical strike or add in some overpower. So the total loss for the Hammer of the Ancients build, if you look at it this way, we lost some strength. So we're going to lose 30% of the strength that we're going to get, but now we can add more strength in because we don't need critical strike chance. So it's going to offset the amount of strength that we actually have now. Like the builds that I'm running right now, like if you're running this, you take 30% less, but I don't have strength here. I don't have strength here. I have strength here because I didn't get the rolls that I wanted, but you can add more in where we would normally sacrifice it. So that's probably going to make up for it, which is probably why we see the reduction. No, you don't lose strength gems. They'll still be the same. These can only go into jewelry. These are only socketable in jewelry. It says right here, jewelry. So you can't put them in your pants. You keep the strength gems. They'll stay the same. So we go from losing, and these are all different. Yeah, maybe, or maybe it goes back into the weapons because we run so much physical damage multipliers that maybe losing some of that will be less. I don't know. We'll see where it ends up. But yeah, I mean, maybe we lose 2 runes or two of the rubies. I'm not sure. We'll see what it looks like and what it falls out. But it's nothing's permanent. It's just patch notes for the test realm, and the interactions are very cool that we can change around this, and this gives potential for seven different skills to get insane damage buffs. So the best build ITG. What's ITG? We're gaining way more than we're losing with these changes. It just depends on what class you want to play. There's a lot of really strong builds out there. So it really just depends on what you feel like playing. Yep. Well, I also said that the Barbarian was going to be perfectly fine this season, and everybody was doomsaying last season during the Panic Test Realm about how bad the Barbarian's going to be, and that everything's dead, and all of these nerfs are coming, and what happened? Necro build to tier 10. Nice. Okay. Are you following guides? Yeah, but I'm not sure what... I'm assuming you came over from TikTok? Not deciding on bar build. I would go Whirlwind if it's your first one. I would go Whirlwind. Did they list out all of the uniques? Yeah, no, I know. TikTok... OBS is freaking out right now. I'm not sure what's going on with it. I think the barb is gonna be just fine. I've been here for all the seasons too. Every single one of them. Not a single one skipped. Not even wanted to skip a single one. I've always had fun playing. All right, wait, where's the... This was, obviously this is not something that I influenced whatsoever, but this change was one of the ones that I posted in the last update video about mythic changes for the first update that they were talking about. This is what I said. Oh wait, no, is it this one? This one. So this change here was one of the ones I suggested. It was actually on my second choice of what would have been good to see, but finally got Selig build running comfortably. Nice. Okay. No, stash space won't be changing. I would expect maybe the next expansion pack for stash space to change, but I doubt that we'll see anything. We're like 3 or 4 years in. Yeah, I remember season 5. I remember all of them. They were all fun. I haven't had a single season where I did not have fun playing the game. And I also wasn't even making content for all of the seasons of Diablo 4, and I still never had a time where I didn't have fun playing. Okay. I have some stash space if you want. Free, if you guys just wanna rent it out a little bit. I got a lot of space. Oh yeah, it'll come, Mighty. It's just a progression of getting gear online. Hey Ben, how's it going? So I I do think that we're gonna get a chance to see a whole bunch of them. I played Barb every single season since Diablo 1. I think every one of them. Let's see, season 7. Let's see. Spiritborn. Here's the Barbarian. I'm pretty sure this was season 5. Yep. Barbarian, 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 Barbarian. Um, I played Barbarian up here. Barbarian. Oh, that's a Druid. Barbarian here. Barbarian here. This was season 4. More Barbarian. And then, yeah, here's season 6. So, yeah, season 5, tons and tons of Barbarian. I had a blast. I had so much fun. Okay, and then we got to finish this update here. Gotcha, for you. Yeah, I mean, I had fun. I had a ton of fun playing it. And we got Battle Mad. Getting rid of Disobedience here. So weird. I'm gonna actually let me go ask. I'm just gonna post the question because that's so strange. Not the new season for the public test realm. There's a big difference. This is just what's proposed for the test realm. We'll get the final patch notes for the actual season on um the week before the season goes live. Season 3 was the Seneschal, Dan, and I loved that little guy. I wish that he would come back. It was so cool. It was so cool. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna add that in now. Yeah, the crab looking thing. Yeah, season 4, I played a dual wield bash build. Most people are playing two-handed bash build. I played dual wield, and I had a blast. That was actually when my content took off. That was when I first started to grow. I haven't got to. I'm just finishing the planner from last night for Leap, and then I'm going to hop onto Hoda. Yes, yeah, that was a very big disclaimer. I made sure to read this. BlizzCon awaits. They mentioned it several different times that there's a lot more coming, and I think there was a post about it also. So we only have a very, very small portion of what we're going to be getting in season 15. And I'm very excited to see what it is now. Very small portion of it. Oh, wait, we don't need movement speed here. Barrier generation. Okay. We also don't need this. We can go with strength, max life. Watch your videos all the time. Shout out from Las Vegas. Thank you for watching the videos. Yeah, Season of Construct was very fun. I actually really liked the trap dungeons. I thought they were very fun. And I liked Malphus. I liked the Malphus fight, the stationary boss. It was very cool. Okay. 9 a.m. Nope. Sorry, it is 8 p.m. on Thursday. Time, damage over time. I used Wonton Rupture. Delicious. Love me some good wontons. Why do I have weapon damage on there? Weird. 2 a.m. there. No, 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 no. It's 8 p.m. on Thursday. Strength. Max life. Boom, boom, boom. Looking good. Okay. Now, a Rama Llama Ding Dong. Strength. Time. Good morning, Eagle. Crushing. Oops. Time. Man, reading through the notes and figuring out all of the fun interactions that potentially could be there next season, I'm pretty excited about it. It'll be fun to test. time. Okay. Then I went with crushing. Crushing, and we needed. Yeah, I guess attack speed wasn't terrible. Probably could go with strength. Or damage over time, and physical damage, I guess, would be fine. You don't need my opinion, Viking. I have a exact way to do it. No opinion needed. As fast as Paragon XP? It's the worms. For which planner? Updated. Yeah, let's do that. Yep, no problem. It is stronger, but it's not as easy to play. Oh yeah, I put it in the changelog. I was updating the Fury management section. Thank you, Viking. I appreciate it. Anytime that I make any change, even if I change a word because I misspelled it, it says that it's updated that day. So unless it's a major change where like I'm actually changing things around or swapping things, I don't really put a change log in, but I changed around the Fury management section for a bunch of planners. So yep, no problem. So for that one, I put that at the very bottom. The changes to Ramalotni next season, I don't think that's a good change. And not that it can't be used, but just that people already struggle with the changes to Fury right now. So for most people, it's going to be tough. Yeah. 10% max Fury per second instead of 10 Fury per second. That one definitely is not a good one. No. The Barbarian's gonna be just fine next season. I know you just got here, but I actually ran through a whole bunch of the interactions between a lot of the stuff that they've already proposed, and we don't even have all of it yet. And we're gaining way more damage than we're losing. Way more damage than we're losing. Maybe it will affect things like Whirlwind, since Whirlwind won't be able to take advantage of the Ring of Red Fear. However, Whirlwind for leveling and early game progression is probably still going to be the strongest build to get your character set up. You still will probably transition if you're going to push high into the pits later to level up your glyphs and stuff, but yeah, so if you look at it right now, like with this barbarian, like I'll show you what it looks like. The reason that it should be usable has nothing to do with the changes to Ramalodni. The reason that it's probably still going to be usable is this. Let's see. This one. Splinter of Pain. 40% damage reduction at a cost of 300 movement speed. Like, you can get movement speed in so many places to make up for that. But this is basically like taking your Melted Heart of Selig and then adding in Heavenly Strength right now in the game. Imagine how much stronger that would be instead of running Rage of Harrogath. And like I said, these look like they may not be unique equip. I'm assuming probably when we get to the game, they would be, but it doesn't say anywhere that they are. But 40% damage reduction. That's huge. So that's going to help quite a bit. This is interesting for Helltides. I wonder how high that's going to stack. We're going to be playing like Torment way, way, way higher than Torment 12 next season. This was it. This was the increase. So with this Barbarian, with everything popped, right now my Fury regeneration is at 87. But if I use everything, 218. So I'm running around with 218. So we're going to have to combat the cost of Whirlwind, which is 14. We have to combat the cost of your Endurant Faith. But with this build and without me building into regeneration at all, we're running 200 plus Fury per second. So if you lose 80 Fury per second, that still leaves 120 to play with. Then you add in 40 damage reduction on top of that, which is almost giving you half of the damage that would have been dealt to you without that. So now if, let's say that Endurant Faith was going to give you a tick of 10 per second, it's going to give you 6 per second. So we now need less to stay alive longer. And then if you do happen to get lucky and you find the mythic quality of this, then it's what, 26% reduced damage? Because mythic quality is going to be in the game as well. So that extra damage reduction, maybe instead of cooldown reduction, we run resource generation somewhere. You run Starless Sky. That'll reduce the cost of this by 7 additional Fury per second that you're going to be reducing. They have tried to change and sell like every single season, and every single season someone finds a way to do it, to use it, no matter what they do to it. This used to only drain 4 Fury per second. Then they bumped it up to 10. Now they're doing 10%. But you may not want to be running that much Fury with the way that the new builds are set up. We don't know. Everything is like, things are changing. So the change really is not going to be affecting people in the end game. Change to Ramalades basically means that you can't really just find it and put it on. You're going to have to probably use it later on in the game. So it's just kind of shifting when you use it. So it'll probably just be a regular legendary aspect. Mostly just Barbarian. I've seen a couple people work it into builds on other classes, but it's not really meta for any other class, because most classes don't have anything like this here. So I don't think that the change to Ramalades was a good way to do it. I think that if it was an issue, I think they just should have just lowered the damage that it gets. If that's the real issue. Because managing Fury is a lot harder than just losing some damage. I would have much rather seen that. but giving us additional sources of damage reduction, um, other ways to manage our fury is definitely something that is there and is viable and doable. So just I know people are going to struggle with it. Yeah. Yeah, if that was the issue, that I'm not sure what it was, but maybe we just start running around 500 and then Tibalt's will kind of just negates that. I don't know. We'll see what happens. We'll be on the PTR very soon. So, um hey young. But honestly, reading through all of the stuff and getting to kind of piece all of the puzzle pieces together, I like what's happening. Ramalani's aside, I do like the puzzle pieces. It really feels like you're gonna have to fit a build together. Find a little bit of this, find something over here, find something over here, find something here, and get them all to work instead of just like you slot in these pieces. So, and then there's a lot of possibilities for what could work and what couldn't work. So I'm kind of excited. Oh yeah, I think I actually heard about that. We'll see. We'll see what happens. What piece is this on? This is the amulet. Amulet was disobedience. Hey, how's it going? Vulnerable. This is Do I have cooldown reduction on there? Yes. Uh, yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I expected to hit 100k in season 15, but we'll see how it goes. Season 15 was my expectations. Almost to 100,000 subscribers though. Yeah, yeah, I never do any of that stuff, Carebox. Yeah, we will, Dan. I'm not worried about it. Exclamation actually here, I actually did this. This will make it easier. I think. Let me know. On my website, cliptus.com, it's free. You don't have to sign up for anything at all, but I moved it into my website. I'm not sure if this is going to be easier or not for everybody, but all of my Sheets documents are now embedded here, along with everything else. I'm slowly building this out into like a full functioning hub for all of the ARPGs that I'm playing. If you don't want to use this and you just want to use the Google Sheets, then it's just exclamation point Sheets. But this has everything in it. Okay, yeah, I just added it in just the other day. And then this is just my Sheets document, so the worms are all here. The mythic drops are all here. Like everything is here. Yeah, that's awesome. Thank you. Question: why in the whirlwind build you temper crit damage on the gloves? It doesn't give any more damage. It's all the same thing. Any additive damage is all the same. It's all calculated in the exact same spot. Hammer of the Gods. Yeah, it might be, actually. All right, see you later. No, the box is one way. The box is a one-way funnel from Blizzard. They said it in there. It's one way. Um, Call of the Ancients stops you from whirlwinding when you use it. Wrath of Berserker does not. Yeah, I saw it, Rui. Ugh. I'm not too sure about Diablo 3. No, don't look at your stats sheet at all. I've been trying to post this in as many videos as I possibly can, but this is all wrong. None of this is correct. Um, all right, sounds good, Tammy. Have a good one. And all additive damage, every single one of them is grouped in a big gigantic clump, and as long as you activate all of them, that big gigantic clump just gets multiplied by every single one of your multipliers, and it just goes down the line. Every single one. They're all the same. Say thank you for the guides. They've helped so much. That's awesome. Thank you for watching the guides. Okay, so this should be good. Aspects are good. Let's check out the... Hey, Zero. Not sure why I insist on calling you Zero instead of Kyle, but that's what you've been deemed. I haven't got into Hoda yet. Yeah. I put this one not hitting hard. It's a breakdown of damage. Same as the WoW trading post. Well, they said in here specifically that it's, let's see here, post. Yeah, the heraldic post. The system is one way. So it's not anything that's going to get sent. But like I think if so, for example, when we did the global event for the helmet at the launch of the season, instead of it just like being in your cosmetic inventory, then it'll actually be here and you can go claim it and you can see that you got it. So from the movie Hackers, but he's Zero Kyle. I don't think I saw Zero. I think I saw Hackers. I'm gonna have to check. Yeah, no problem, Tammy. Hey, random. How's it going today? Again with the random instead of chain, but hello. Instead of Zero instead of Kyle, we're doing good. We'll find out once we get on the PTR. Barbarian's still gonna be fine though. Just based on what all of the fun stuff that we were looking at, Barbarian's gonna be just okay. Gonna be just fine. People are gonna crucify me for saying it, but Barbarian is gonna be just fine. Listen, Linta. Which one did I not choose? Okay, perfect. That's good. Okay. Seals are good. Marshall, 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 Marshall. I think I split it. I'm pretty sure I split it. Yeah, I did. So let's split. Max resources? Max resources here. Okay. And then okay, so skill tree is going to be next. This has pretty much stayed the same. Except I have to put leap into a leap build. Can you imagine running no leap in a leap build? Can you imagine? So I dropped challenging shout. Maybe I should have put challenging shout on as the lift. You know what I didn't test? Did I max it out? I did max it out. Yeah. Yeah, the leapless leap barb. What a dum dum. Very interesting that this didn't increase it at all. Okay. We'll get a Han Hoda in just a second. This is almost done. I probably could have dropped some. Because it's a bleed build, I really don't think I need full throttle. I probably could have dropped some cooldown reduction and gone with Wrath of Berserker. Yeah, I probably could have done that. Why don't we do that? Let's get rid of this and put that here. And let's go change this to all stats on the amulet. Or all skills. I recorded a video talking about cube tips. I recorded an entire section talking about how to add all ranks. And the entire time, for like 2 to 3 minutes, I called it all stats. I just swapped around my my armory. So this is the actual Ren build. I didn't have I had Whirlwind on. Okay. All right. So we have the skills set up, the skill tree. So now we got to set up the skill bar. Is it a happy Friday? Because it's still Thursday. Okay, so then this is going to go to Wrath of the Berserker. We're going to change this to Warcry and this to Rend. And then we're going to change this to our polearm. Actually, I guess it doesn't really matter, but playing since week 1. Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm updating my build from last season. It still had all of the stacking from Resolve and stuff in it. So I gotta update the planner. I ran Weapon Master, but I think it's gonna be fine. Cause so Flawless Technique is fine, because that's no, this is not okay. We don't want to run Flawless Technique because we don't deal crits. So, and then we don't need Decimator. Did I have Flawless Technique on? No, I had Carnage on. Okay. Oh, perfect. Okay. Got you. Got you. Yeah, I was a little slow getting to this one this season. Okay. Perfect. I have to swap these around. Blood Rage. Yeah. I actually think that I'm going to just go and grab my Whirlwind build. Good morning. How's it going? Then I'll change out back to Hemorrhage. Thank you for the lurk. Yeah, that'll work. I'd play an Ultra Instinct Barbarian. Started earlier with a lot of chores out of the way. Rest of the day is yours. Let's go. Oh, thank you. What are you distracted by first before you go? It better be worth it. Okay, so I ran Carnage and Hemorrhage, right? Yeah, okay, Carnage and Hemorrhage. If I don't make it look the same, people are unhappy. Oh, it's just people showing that they are here to support, but they're gonna just leave it open. It's just everybody's way of saying like, hey, I'm still watching, but I'm gonna go do some stuff. But I'm here to support. Lurking in the shadows. Big stream today and hang. Oh, nice. That's fun. Who is it? At the very end of the stream, I can go raid there. We can go say happy birthday. Just don't tell them. You were born into the darkness. Disembowel. Yeah, we're gonna. As soon as I finish this, I'm gonna hop on and start building Hoda. What are they playing? Ella, just playing games? Okay. I'm gonna take a nap. All right, have a good one. I really wish that OBS was working correctly. I don't know what happened. No, I don't have one. I was actually thinking about building one today, though, Steven. So I'm gonna, and I'm probably at one, probably somewhere, maybe hopefully integrated into the website. So I'm going to work on that next. That'll be my next project. And I want some valve, right? Yeah. Why did I go that way for the strength? This way would save me points. Yeah, 1 point there. Okay, we're gonna do that. That makes sense. That makes sense. No. It is 8:37 p.m. on Thursday. One that did not work. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna try and work on that project next. How's it going today, Lo? Yeah, but it's 8:38 p.m. on Thursday. That's what time it is. On the Whirlwind build, and I hit for billions, and I die so easily. Which version of the Whirlwind build are you playing? No. It is 8:38 p.m. on Thursday. There's a lot of different variants in the. Do you have the planner for the Whirlwind build? No. It's it's 8:39 p.m. on Thursday. Yeah, Thursday. No, no, Thursday. We're 8:30, yeah, 8:39 p.m. on Thursday. Swap this to Hembridge. Um, I can send you the link to the planner. There you go. It's on the. Did you watch the video, Metas? If you just go here, you just go to um, freeze, and um, forgot that this is open. Bosses must be staggered, and this goes for monsters. So let's see, boss. But lucky hit chance to restore freeze on your charms. All of your charms have lucky hit chance to freeze on them. I don't have any more room to put in here. I only have 2 characters left. But let's see, where's the So right here, lucky hit, chance to freeze. If you're just learning, I would highly suggest not getting carried. Yeah, I mean, it's your game, however you feel, but I would definitely not suggest it. You miss out on learning a lot. The quests teach you about the game itself. So if you skip through all of that, it makes it very, very overwhelming. I wish that I could use the Paragon hack for putting points into MOBA, but I can't. It would make it so much easier. Marshall. Yeah, it's very fun. Story is so good. So good. Yep. If you come to my website, it is cliptus.com. It's completely free. You don't have to sign up for anything at all. You go to the Diablo 4 videos. You can actually just search for cubes crafting. I have cube tips. And this video, Never Leave Town. This is a full craft from start to finish. Every decision that you have to make for every single piece of gear, all of it is right in that video. And I show you step by step each one. You can follow along. And then I have on the website as well, I have this cheat sheet, incredibly helpful. This is every single affix that you can roll on the cube on each piece of gear. So you can scroll through all of this and so you know exactly which tuning prism to use. Thank you for the follow. But I have a video on pretty much everything. If you need a video, I pretty much have one. Thank you for the jewels. Is that coming from Kick? Is Kick connected now? It wasn't connected before. Was that from Kick? I'm not sure where that's coming from. Are jewels Kick? Well, thank you, whoever was doing that. Okay. I mean, it's working. Interesting. Struggling with the cube. Yeah, it takes a little bit to get used to, but did you see the videos that I put out on it? All right, are we done here? This is correct. World boss, 12 minutes. Remove overpower. Oh, gotcha. Okay. Yeah, it should be pretty helpful. It's a pretty simple breakdown of how to use the cube. So, have a barbarian build now too. Let's go. Okay, I think this should be good. Also, the more you use it, well, eh, I guess when you're doing like your really super end game stuff with Transfiguration, you're gonna spend a lot of time in it. But once you get your first set of gear crafted, you don't really need much from the cube. Then once you start doing your like Transfiguration grind, which I haven't done yet, that's when you're gonna spend a lot of time in it too. Waffle's barking at something out there. There's nothing there though. Let me just go look and see. Hold on. I'll be back in 1 second. Okay. Started a barb. Yeah. That's awesome. Welcome to the Barb Nation. A lot of people say that when they finally decide to make the barbarian. There's a lot of people that are very surprised. That's actually a lot of fun. Sometimes it seems a little intimidating with all of the like weapons and stuff, but okay. All right, so this is from the test realm. I ran Endurant Faith because I needed Rage of Harrogath here. That's what it was. Okay. Let's try it out. Hmm. Oh my god, I have it. Oh my god, it's been sitting in my inventory the whole time. It's been sitting in my inventory the whole time. I did favorite it. The whole time. It's just been sitting there, staring at me in the face. Staring at me. The whole time. I don't hoard. Look at all the space. Look. I got space for days. Days and days. I don't need these anymore. I played Ring of Ravenous already. Or don't need those anymore. Yep. So as soon as I saw the 150 clear or the 149 clear on solo self-found with Ancients, I knew that something was wrong. I knew there was a bug somewhere. And there was. Okay. Hi, Sacred. Did you go to the doctor? Hey, Nixon. Definitely a bug. And what'd they say? Boop, boop. Never use ChatGPT for calculations. Okay, let's make this one. Yeah, I think the Druids are doing something similar. Okay, well, that's good news, right? Okay, what I do need to find is some glovies, and I need to go upgrade those. Not those. What part of the planner are you on right now, Hulky? Let's go put Whirlwind on. We'll go do some more farm alarming real quick. World boss 3 minutes. Thanks, Sacred. Gotcha. I don't know what their planners look like.
Keep your treasures close.
Just crafting is really the best way to do it. At the blacksmith. Yeah, it's complete. It's just it's under a variant in Whirlwind. Oh yeah. Yeah, a lot of time it also uses really old information. Like sometimes season old, like seasons and seasons and seasons ago information.
Beauty, bring me a challenge next time.
Mainlander, what brings you?
So I'm assuming that you're not using the melted heart of Selig yet, Hulky. World boss 1 minute. In my plan, so what are you struggling with? Staying alive? Okay, perfect. So that planner right there, go into that planner, Hulky, and then go to the bottom. You can use the little legend along the side where it says defensive options. I ran this option for the entire time until I got Melted Heart of Selig. But I mean, without Selig, realistically, 120, 125 is really where you're going to cap out anyway. So you're almost there. You just got to craft Selig. That's the next step. Do I want to go cooldown reduction with this build? What was I running? Lucky hit chance restore, resource generation, and reduction. I think I'm probably gonna need it. The resource. Let's try this. Let's just put one on and see. This latest update to Mythics, I think this might have been one of the few times where I posted a video on some of the changes that I thought were going to be coming based on what they were saying in the future, and they came true. Hey, Ben. We won't know until we get to the test realm, Plixie. But is looking like potentially something like Hoda, maybe Mighty Throw, maybe Death Blow. Depends on the third blade. See if the third blade's actually working or not. Yeah, it is a very fun ring. I've ran it in the past before. I've ran the Ring of Red Fury before. Yeah, so the new changes aren't really going to affect basic skill builds too much. It's mostly going to be weapon mastery and core skills that aren't channeling. Yeah, well, we only got a really small preview of the content. Everybody's freaking out because a lot of the barbarian looks like there were a lot of barbarian nerfs, but once you start digging in, the buffs that you're gonna get from the changes are outweighing the nerfs. But where is this? I want to see. I wonder if I can find this. Can I search my content? I had a Deathblow used to be the fastest animation in the game, hands down. There was no animation cast that was faster. Okay. Oh, hey, look, my partner push 1 year ago. Is this Deathblow that I'm running? No, I'm on a druid. You see this? I'm on a druid. See this? I'm on a druid. It's a druid. this, this is... Oh, okay. I had Deathblow here. Got it. But it's very interesting because the person's name in the party with me is Deathblow. And you see this? Max level 100. Oh, the crazy times that we had. Yeah, I know. Still wearing the Barb Nation clothes. Wait, is this it? Hold on. I want to see the Deathblow animation. Okay. Oh, look at Bagel sitting on my lap. She's just hanging out. Wonder if I start attacking early. Yeah, very old clip. No, that's young clip. Now I'm old. Very old. Is that what is that what it just said? Okay, let's keep on going here. You guys gotta stop distracting me from everything, okay? Oh yeah, I remembered. Oh yeah, that's right. Every time I turned it on. No, I just wanted I don't I think I had a clip somewhere of how fast Deathblow used to attack. It was hilariously funny. Hilariously funny. Man, I'm a wordsmith. Nobody drops it specifically. It's random. Okay, let's get this Hoda build running. Helltides. And then Glints of Hope. You're getting like 35 caches an hour doing Helltides, and they have scrolls in them. Always a Barb Nation. I used to play a whole bunch of other classes every season. Played every single class every single season for the first like 3 seasons, I think. Two or 3 seasons. Every one of them. Always started with Barbarian. Not anymore. Not anymore. The only time I didn't start Barbarian was Paladin and Spiritborn. And both of those classes lasted like a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks, and I was back on the Barbarian. But okay, there we go. Thank you for the follow. How's it going today? How's enough followers to give away some points? This one we're gonna go with cooldown reduction. Caught me mid-yarn. Thank you, metas. Bagel's tapping on the door to go outside. You just gotta scroll over. It's resource regeneration. I just made it generic so that every class can use the sheet. So wherever it says regeneration, it's there. I gotta go let Bagel outside. Okay. Thank you for the follow. Let's do it. Let's do it. I think I'm gonna run out of Forgotten Souls. I haven't farmed in days. I need to get back to farming. That's what I'm putting together right now. I'm just working on rerolls for it, and I gotta get the gear together. Okay. We got it. We got it. Probably salvage a lot of this gear, because I don't really need most of it. I'll keep. This one I'll probably use. Then I'm gonna use those to Bolt's Will. That's fine. Sella Grandfather we're gonna use. Ramalani's we're gonna use. This was supposed to be Walloping. I think Edgemaster's okay. It's 1, 2, 3, 4 aspects is what I need right now. I have to get a Relentless Heart though. Just gotta find it. What does ECHAP mean? Guides, go to the boss loot table. Gotcha. Okay. Have a keyboard in French. Okay, makes sense. Makes sense. And we're gonna look for any chess piece, I guess. Oh wait, I can just go to Uriel. Uriel? Uriel. Uriel, okay. Let's go kill some Duriel.
It is done.
Things take so long to get here. So long to get here. I've been waiting like a month and a half for some cards that I ordered to come in. Not just one order, just like this is a consistent thing. Things just take so long to get here. My camera also shipped out too. So I'm getting a new camera. So that'll be fun. It's the DJI camera. So it's a Pocket One. Specifically for vlogging, I think. Wait, since when could I run over that? I thought I could only go around it. It wasn't like that the other day. They changed that? And when did they change it? Why did they change it? It's for BlizzCon. Let's go do it. Why not? Actually, no, let's not. I don't feel like I just want to get this. Chest armors? Yeah. It'll be to help. Yeah, I can run right over it. What the heckerty doo-dah day is that? Try not to. Am I out of greater lair keys? Oh. Interesting. Apparently I am. That's fine. Hopefully this will be enough. I gotta take it down now. Okay, Harry Potter time. Hopefully everybody's ready for Harry Potter time. Change that. Makes it a little bit more grainy using the other filter. But it makes Harry Potter accessible. With my cloak of invisibility. Oh, I haven't done any conversion yet. Yep, this is... no conversion yet, so I have all of that saved still. And then we have, like, hands. It's the cloak of invisibility. You can make anything disappear. I could make a little piece of me disappear. All of it. Magic. The magic of science. I'm a wizard. This was actually not my idea. This was somebody else's idea. There we go. Got it. Done. Easy. Too easy, some would say. Okay, and then I need to craft a unique charm. We got some charms. But oh well, it was your idea for the redeem, but somebody else had the idea to use the as a cloak before I put the redeem up. Let's grab some charm alarmin. Lick a Kodo. Lick a Kodo. Go find one. Go lick one. Was it you? I always forget everything. It's like my job. Then I need this as a charm alarm. As long as the one that is found is not actually me, then I'm fine with it. That might be fun, though. Yeah, I was a floating head. That was my cloak of invisibility. Craft unique charm. Perfect. Okay. Yeah, I do forget my head. And it is attached. Already. Rage of Harogath. And we have... Boop, 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 boop. No, I mean, I'm using a Mythic Seal, but I'm only using it because I haven't found anything better. Okay, so now and 10 we salvage. Let's just go upgrade that last one. And 10. Okay, perfect. Salvage. Armor. Actually, I mean, I'm sure they make filters. Just put on a filter. So that there. Well, good news is these are all terrible. So that's the good news. Okay, so those I can probably just, because I'm going to be using Starless. I'm using 1, 2 Edge Masters. It's fine for this. I guess I could just reroll. I don't even need to craft another. I play a little bit of Torchlight and a little bit of Path of Exile too, but not much. That's about it, though. I don't play anything else. Let's go with Critical Strike Chance for now. And then Fury. Oh, do we? I need. Let's see if I can get away with no Fury regeneration. 7 there. I don't know if I can, but we're gonna try. Some max resources on there. Okay, so we want 1, 2. I guess I can always just keep on using that. Oh yeah, I can't remember. I can't stop, I don't think. I don't even realize I'm doing it anymore. It's too late for me. Ripping. Endurance Faith gloves. That's what I need to go get. Okay. Let's put these away for now. I'll transfigure those later. Let's go grab some glovies and get ourselves some Endurant Faiths. Your faith will be endurant. And we're getting pretty close to being... or getting all the gear together. I gotta adjust the Paragon board. I wonder how far I'm going to be able to take this. 125, maybe? Oh, baby Belial. Not like we need the superior lair keys anymore. Okay, perfect. To the upgrader. We need Endurant Faith. Not those. Not those. Not those. Not those. Definitely not those. I mean, I'd take... Oh, there we go. That's what we needed right there. Okay, perfect. Too easy, my friends. Oh, even better. With a damage over time multi. No, I don't need the charm. I needed the gloves. I got a bunch of charms for Endurant Faith. But I needed the actual gloves themselves. I'm going to transfigure all of these gores. Hey, Grill. Working on putting together a Hoda build. Hota. Yeah, I've been doing a lot of transfiguring. Or a lot of mythicking. That one's better. Nope, 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 nope. That one is even better. Okay, perfect. Those aren't bad either. Okay, so how this is gonna work. Save, 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 save. Hey, at least you get save on those repair costs for those Roderick gems. Those are pricey. I have indestructible, or I have indestructible on my gores. I hear a bagel. Hi, bagel. What were you doing? Why were you out in the living room by yourself? Were you on the table? I'm gonna take that as a yes. He's just sitting by the door. Sit. Sit. Okay, we're gonna go with the vulnerable damage ones. We'll add this charm on here. Rage of Haragath. Vulnerable damage here. So we'll take that. And we have our Ross here. We got our Tuskhelm, our Tibbies, our Battle Mad. Now I just need to change the aspect. And that'd be it. So then this one is gonna go to brushing. Now Bagel left. Who rushing, and this one is going to go to ripping. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's perfect. Yeah, you just reroll max life and you're good to go. If it's your first one, it's gonna give you way more damage than anything else. Can say rough twice in a row. Why is that? Is it because only 2% of the people want to be a dog? Got it. Okay. Makes sense. Hey Richard, how's it going today? I don't have any links enabled in chat morph, so that the links don't pull up. Crit. Oh, that's okay. I was just letting you know that the links just don't pull up. It just shows as a bunch of stars on the screen for me. What were you linking? Oh, wait, I gotta put a temper on there also. I'm not sure what that means. What's Shodan? Okay, vulnerable damage. And then critical strike damage. My chance. 73, gross. Grossness. Gotcha. Okay, I'm not too sure what that is. Maybe I run with critical strike chance. Oh, it's only like 3.8%. Brutal. Brutal. Could you imagine if I didn't have the grandfather? It's like 40. I would be at like 35 critical strike chance. Insane. Okay, well, let's add some more critical strike chance on my gloves. I don't know what that means either. What's an imaginary spot? Shoot, it was right there. Now it's going to take me forever to get it again. Oh man, my cooldown reduction is terrible. Oh no. Maybe I don't run Starless Sky. Using the barb, let's go. God, I don't think I'm going to be able to keep everything up 100% of the time with this. That cooldown is rough. Some would even say it's like rough. Okay. Shoot, I need overpower stacks. Forgot I needed overpower stacks. How did I deal with that? Earth Striker? With Leap. That's how I dealt with it. Okay. No Iron Skin. Risky business right here. I'm going Barb next season. So... let's try this for now and see if that works. Challenger. Wrath. I think I could probably drop. How did I solve vulnerable damage? Was it Warcry? I think it was Warcry that was giving me vulnerable damage. Lightning Storm, nice. Yeah, I didn't have anything other than... Alright. I guess I'll leave Exploit in for now. You want to know what's really interesting? Is... and this, I think, is part of the reason why they're nerfing it. I think it was... yeah, so it's Blood Feeder. No, wait, they're nerfing Disembowel, never mind. Blood Feeder is a double multi that works with enemies affected by damage over time. I think the Barbarian's going to be just fine in Season 15. think it's going to be just fine in Season 15. Okay, so Blood Feeder, you gain damage to enemies affected by damage over time. So this is a very interesting glyph now. So if I took something like Crusher, I would need overpowered damage, which I can solve. So I probably am going to run Crusher because I think this should work with Hammer. So this is a better choice anyway. But it's less additive damage than if I went with Blood Feeder.